They were able to keep up the momentum in the second half of the first quarter up until to the fourth. So parang ganito rin nangyayari ngayon between these two teams. As layup is no good. Great defense right there for Gabe Jorge. Gabe Jorge, a big guy, can also run down the floor. That's a foul on Jared Valenzuela. That's his first personal foul.
Jared Valenzuela is first. 2 free throws.
So Gabe Jorge is at the line shooting 2 free throws, and Gabe Jorge, again, like what I mentioned, he is a big guy who can also dribble down the ball, and he's not shy, in terms of distributing and taking charge for his team. As he misses on the first, knocks down the second. It's a 1-point ball game. Let's see if that will be a momentum starter here. As right now, 1-point lead in favor of Chatime as a missed 3 for Jared Valenzuela. Rebound by Bugsy Lavaro. If I'm not mistaken, Bugsy Lavaro is a new player in Stallion Teens, not wearing number 81. So welcome to the Stallion Teens family. Bugsy Lavaro as Aiden. Wild shot. That's everybody there by Bugsy. But great cleanup by the tall guy, Robert Lagar. Clearly using his length advantage there over a much smaller defender. So 1 minute remaining here before we go on to our first mandatory substitution of this ball game. Gabe kicks it out. Bugsy distributing here to the right side, but no go. Rebound here by Josh Wee. Aiden hands it over to Lagar. Lagar muscling his way in against Gabe Jorge. And that puts up Chatime by 5. With 5.5 remaining here in this first quarter. That's Bugsy. Kicks it. That's his spot at Kobe Yang. Just stepped on the line. That would have been a 3, but that's just a long 2-pointer for Kobe Yang. And this is the first mandatory substitution of this ball game. Hatid sa inyo ng Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, Uniland Lights, Auto Garden, Park Access, and also Onakai. For Gold Cross, they're only fielding 7 players right now. So dalawa lang ang bagong players na papasok for Coach Paul Chua. May 3 maiiwan. For Coach Mike Chua naman, fresh legs here for the purple team. Again, we have 7 teams in total in our 4 divisions. 7 teams per division. So 3 divisions tayo, 14 under, 16 under, and 18 under. The one that you're watching right now is the 18 under division between Gold Cross and Chatime, and we have 7 teams each in each respective division. So it just shows that our family keeps on growing here in Stallion Cup. Stallion Scenes to be exact. As imagine, naka 6 seasons na kaagad tayo as almost a turnover, but Christian Pedarce from the baseline just finished his Metro Tionglian Basketball Association season here. Itong si Christian Pedarce as Gabe Jorge almost at end one. Like what I mentioned, this kid is not afraid to take charge for his team. A big guy who can dribble down the ball, who can bang bodies. This kid is fearless every time he goes to the rim. So Gabe Jorge will be shooting 2 free throws here. And these 2 free throws is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. As he got distracted there. As 0 for 2 doon si Gabe Jorge. Kenzo Centeno taking point here for Chatime. Again, may mismatch in terms of players. Look at that 3 for Harvey Chua. Using the glass and a steal by Kenzo and a walk in the park moment. Sorry, that was Drake Yaumuntek. My apologies, folks. So may timeout break dito on Gold Cross as they are now down by 10 A quick double-digit lead here at the start of the first quarter for Chatime, 30-3. We'll be back, folks, after this. That timeout break is brought to you by Park Access, the official Nike store partner. After the timeout break called by Gold Cross, Chatime already executing a full court defense, pressuring the offense here of Gold Cross. Why not? They're understaffed right now, so I'm pretty much sure Coach Mike Chua gusto niyang pagurin itong players dito ng Gold Cross. As Bugsy gets the rock, gives it to Gabe. Gabe takes it, fakes, decides to go, and it's good for William Chang. Cuts down the lead to just 8. 13-5 is the score. Less than 4 minutes to play in the first. Again, just want to remind everyone that this is the first game for these two teams this season. So may mga first game jitters. Look at that. Off target here for Drake Yaumuntek. As Bugsy kicks it. Oh, great defense by Kurt Chua, but ball stays with the green shirts. Oh no! Oh, okay. I thought ball stays with Gold Cross, but our referees changed the call, saying that last touch daw ng Gold Cross. So that's why Chatime has the leather. Pedarce gives it here to Kenzo. 3-point shots is no go. So ball goes back here to the green and gold. Let's look at that sidestep move, but ball rolls out for Bugsy Lavaro. Christian kicks it and ball goes out. Rebounded by Bugsy. By the first game of Bugs here in Stallion Cup, already making an impact here or trying to carry the load in terms of distributing the leather, as Kobe made one earlier, but that time couldn't finish. Here comes Chatime. And almost an end one. That's going to be 2 free throws dito para kay Drake Yaumuntek. One foul on, or that's the first foul rather, on Bugsy Navarro. And Gold Cross with the numbers disadvantage. So, kailangan rin nila mag-ingat in terms of defending itong Chatime because foul trouble ang magiging problem nila. Hindi lang yung stamina as Drake Yaumuntek knocks down the first free throw, increasing the lead to 9. Goes 2 for 2. Perfect from the line. Was Drake Yaumuntek. So, balik sa double-digit lead. And look at that. The speed of Gabe Hore. Usually, sa size ni Gabe Hore, mababagal yung mga players. But it just shows that don't look at the size. Gabe Hore with the speed, but a missed 3 for Bugsy Lavaro. Kobe almost gets the steal. Pero nakuha pa rin ni Harley Chua. High arcing 3 is good for Kurt Chua. It's a 13-point lead already here for the purple team as Gabe almost loses the rock, but Kian Chiaco with the control. As Kian off the glass is good. Fake step back 3. Same try, but that time couldn't get it to go. A minute and 10 remaining dito sa ating first quarter between these two teams as Gabe will go to the line for a pair. As Drake Yaumuntek will be getting his first personal foul as... Oh. Okay. I thought Gabe is going back to the bench, but may binulong lang si Coach Paul dito. So Gabe Hore, another 2 free throws here for Gabe. And that's the strength of Gabe Jorge, no? Because of his size and his speed, he's not shy in terms of going hard all the way to the rim, and that's why he's getting a lot of fouls. Because you can't stop Gabe, but to bang bodies with him or against him. As Gold Cross finally knocks out their first free throw off the game, they're now 1 for 8. As back-to-back misses for Kurt Chua after making one 3-point shot earlier, as Kobe will turn the ball over. Kian Chiako rushed that possession. So 46 seconds remaining here in the first quarter. A 10-point lead already here for Chatime. Pedarce going a left fist play. Pedarce pulls up. Rebound by Gabe. And another turnover for Gold Cross. Back-to-back turnovers for the green shirts. And they're just giving possessions here for Chatime, and that's why they're up by 10. Almost a steal by Bugsy Lavaro. Pedarce, there's a 5-second game clock, shot clock differential. Guarded by William. That's a wide open Drake, and knocks it down from downtown for Drake Yaumontek. 3 seconds remaining. Bugsy falls down, and that is the end of the first quarter. A 13-point lead in favor of Chatime against the understaffed Gold Cross team. So we'll have a quick break, folks. We'll be back right after this. During the first quarter, both teams, for Chatime, they are shooting way better than Gold Cross in terms of field goal percentage. They're shooting 35% compared to Gold Cross's 18%. And during the first quarter, 5 turnovers kagad for Gold Cross. And out of those 5 turnovers, naka 5 points ang Chatime from turnovers. And that's the reason why they are enjoying a 13-point lead here. So Chatime needs to take care of the ball Gold Cross needs to take care of the ball much better, just like that. But lucky break us that layup is still good for Jared Valenzuela. As Gabe kicks at Kobe. Why is he open? But lucky break for Chatime as he misses. And that's going to be a foul, Kobe Yang. And that's the first personal foul on Kobe. As Aiden gets it back, kicks it to Lagar. And that's going to be 2 free throws for Robert Lagar. Foul will be called on Jakua. So, less than a minute in this quarter and naka 2 fouls kagad itong Gold Cross. Imagine they're only fielding 7 players in total. 2 lang yung nasa bench nila. They need to do extra work in terms of hustle and at the same time defend well. Meaning clean defense against dito sa Chatime because they don't have much players to lose. They need to conserve their players. Actually, let's look at that as handles here by Gabe Hore. Good pass. And ball rolls in for William Cheng. Like what I mentioned, Gabe Hore is the main guy right now for Coach Paul Chua and the entire Gold Cross team. Just give the ball to Gabe and he'll facilitate. And he can also score, huh? Oh, nice fake. But stolen away here by Kian Chiaco. Kian all the way rejected by Jared Valenzuela. And that block was brought to you by Uniled Lights. Don't compromise on style or sustainability. Choose Uniled Lights for a brighter and greener future. So 18 on the shot clock here for the green shirts. Kobe fakes. Gives it back to Gabe. Guarded by Aiden. I like the matchup here. Aiden being a pesky defender and Jorge with the strength. And he'll fire a three. Look at that! Gabe Jorge already knew that the shot is falling in before the shot or before the ball went down. Showing that he really knew that that will count. At Aiden tried to answer back. We with the rebound and ball goes out. Gabe with the rebound again. In transition, Gabe Hore. And that's gonna be a carry. Clearly, over the shoulder yung pag-dribble ni Gabe. So that's a good call by the referee. And Coach Mike Chua will be calling a timeout because nagkakaroon ng momentum etong Gold Cross. So stay tuned lang as we'll have a quick break. We'll be back for more Stallion Teens action when we return. Ladies and gentlemen, that timeout break was brought to you by Park Access, the official Nike store partner. 21-13 is the score here. Slowly, after a slow start, Gold Cross humahabol na. But Nico Koa after the timeout break by Mike Chua, already making or scoring a three-point bomb. So Jared Valenzuela will be getting his second personal foul. And that's the first team foul here for Chatime. So 7:30 remaining here as Kian loses the handle. Aiden with the leather. Aiden, well read by Kobe Ag. Pero nakuha pa rin ni Nico Koa. Aiden wide open. It's good. Gabe Jorge needs some help here. He cannot do it all alone. One of the Gold Cross players needs to step up to help Gabe Jorge. As look at that steal, but Kobe Ang with the great hustle. Kobe gives it to Gabe. Gabe made one earlier, and he'll knock down again. Just like what he did earlier, he was already going down even before the ball went in the rim. He knew that the shot's gonna be falling in. And another foul for Gold Cross. That's going to be on Jack Kua.
And on number 20, Jack Kua is third.
And that's his third personal foul for Jack. As Lagar. Ball went out of bounds. Ball goes back to Gold Cross. And they have an opportunity to cut down the lead on this possession to single digits. And look at that. Gabe Jorge take over mode right now. That's Aiden. Nowhere to go. Almost a steal by William Chang. Wee pulls up. No go. Gabe with the rebound. Kobe. Kian. Fadeaway jumper. It's too strong. There comes Aiden once again. Aiden sidesteps. Short on that shot. Strong rebound by Gabe Jorge. Gabe Jorge, 10.7 rebounds. As Gabe steps back. That time, couldn't get it to go. As strong rebound by Rambert Lagar. Inagawa niya yung teammate niya na si Josh Hui. It's Aiden. Lobs it up. Lagar. That's a height mismatch and that's an easy bucket for Rambert Lagar. As Kobe able to control. Oh, that's going to be a turnover for the Green Shirts. As this is the second mandatory substitution of this ball game. Atid sa inyo ng Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, Uniled Lights, Auto Guard, Park Access, and Onokai. Folks, we'll be back right after this. That break was brought to you by Park Access, the official Nike store partner. This is a 10-point lead once again, favoring Chatime against Gold Cross. As, turns the ball over here as Harley Chua couldn't get the leather. Pahinga dito si Gabe Jorge. Now the who will step up here for Gold Cross as Bugsy missing that three. I'm pretty much sure it's Bugsy Lavaro who will try to step up here for Gold Cross. As what a dime! Wala nga lang for Kenzo Centeno. That was a good feed by Christian Pedarce. As Bugsy will lay it up and in. That's a highlight play for Bugsy Lavaro. Hatid sa inyo ng Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Our offensive play of the quarter. Best quality floor matting in the Philippines. No other than Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Bugsy in his Stallion teens debut. Free throw line jumper, short. As Drake, Shua gives it to Christian Pedarce. Turnaround jumper, no go. Less than 4 minutes to play here in the first half. That was way off the mark for Jack Kua. So ball goes the other way. Yamontek pulls up and made it look easy for Drake Yamontek. As Lavaro still able to control. Kicks it. 3-point shots. Another air ball for Jack Kua. That was almost a steal, but ball stays with Chatime with fresh 24 on their shot clock. And that's going to be a foul on Jack Kua. That's his fourth. That's his fourth personal foul. And we still have 3 minutes remaining in this game in the first half. And may apat na fouls na si Jack Kua. As first free throw is good. Second free throw. Perfect from the line was Kenzo Centeno. Kian gives it here. And finally, Nathan Lee able to convert that perimeter. Jay cuts down the lead to 10. And short on that pull-up, Jay. As another miss for Kenzo. Bugsy. Slicing the D, but short on that floater. Here comes a wide open shot for Kurt Chua. Back to a 12-point lead here. Bugsy rushing. Catch and shoot, no go again for Nathan Lee. And that same play here as Chua. Floater is up. Bugsy with the rebound. Less than 2 minutes to play in the first half. As a miss right there for Kian Chiaco. Wow. Gold Cross missing their shots left and right here as Coach Mike Chua will huddle it up. As we have a minute and 39 remaining. Our score is 34-22. We'll be back, folks, after the break. Park Cactus, the official Nike store partner, was brought to you by that timeout break as Christian Pedarce is still quiet here. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Christian Pedarce. And that's his first personal foul. And every time may offensive foul, the way I look at it, you're going to be having a personal foul, a team foul, a turnover. You're going to be giving a possession and a chance for your opponent to score. So that's a quadruple whammy if my offensive foul. However, 8-second backcourt violation here for the green shirts. So great defense by Chatime. A minute and 23 remaining here. As Christian Pedarce again just finishes Metro Manila Tiong Lian season. The great revival season is 3-point shot for Drake Yao Muntek. Increasing the lead to 15. This is the largest lead so far. And another turnover by Gold Cross. Again, without Gabe Jorge inside the court. No one stepping up here for Gold Cross. Pretty much sure in the second half. Hindi na ipapahinga ni Coach Paul Chua si Gabe Jorge. And that is the Christian Pedarce's specialty. The mid-range jumper. That's Bugsy. 40 seconds remaining in the first half. As that was all board for Jack Kua. And a turnover naman for Chatime. So balik ang bola dito sa Gold Cross. 17-point lead here. This is the largest lead so far in favor of Chatime. Bugsy guarded here by Karchua. There's a 6-second game clock shot off differential. Bugsy rattles in that floater. That floater is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. As Christian, look at it behind the back dribble as Christian completes the highlight play. Oh my goodness. At the end of the first half, baliktaran ang score natin. 42-24, an 18-point lead in favor of Chatime. We'll have a quick halftime break, folks. Stay tuned as we'll be back for more Stallion Teens action when we return. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Stallion Scene Season 6, the Jumbo Plastic Conference. Right now, Chatime enjoying a huge lead, 18-point lead, as they are shooting 35% compared to Gold Cross's 28%. And at the same time, naka-11 turnovers on Gold Cross during the first half. Out of those 11 turnovers, naka-15 points ang Chatime. So, clearly capitalizing on those mistakes of Gold Cross, and that's the reason why they're enjoying a huge lead. And there's a huge update here for Gold Cross. 8 players na ang nasa bench dito ng Gold Cross. So, Jello Chu or Joshua now checks in this game together with his brother, no? Si Jello Chua. So, Jello, ano nangyari? Bakit kakarating lang ni Joshua in this game?
He had a game. He played for JRU.
Okay. Yes, the light bomber just checked in this game for Coach Paul Chua. So that's a good sign because Gabe Jorge needs help, and let's see if Joshua will be the one who's going to be stepping up on that one. As Gabe knocks or misses the first. We're looking at the 20-point lead, and there's a lane violation. So substitute free throw ulit for Gabe Jorge. So 2 free throws ulit for Gabe. So Gabe taking his time. Still a miss. Gabe Jorge, 10.7 rebounds, 2 assists in this game. And Coach Mike Chua abusing that second half of the second quarter because he abused in terms of scoring, no? While wala si Gabe Jorge sa floors. Look at that drive by Jared Valenzuela over Gabe Jorge. As Josh gives it here to Bugsy. Bugsy, good kick out to Kobe, but great box out by Lagar. As Jack Moore falls down, it's a 4-on-5 break. Good kick out. Why is Christian Pedarce open? But no, Kobe. Fast break opportunity. And that's a walk in the park. Miss for Jack Moore. Cal thought about it. Cal decides to kick it out. 3-point bomb. It's a back iron and miss as Lagar abusing that height mismatch, and that's going to be a foul on Gabe. And that's the first foul on Gabe Jorge. As Lagar misses on the first one. These 2 free throws brought to you by Uniled Lights. Choose Uniled Lights for a brighter and greener future. So 7 minutes and 52 seconds remaining. A 22-point lead already for Chatime. So of course, kakapasok lang ni Joshua dito for Coach Paul Chua and the entire Gold Cross team is still trying to warm himself up here. As Bugsy kicks it to Kobe. Kobe is still quiet in this ball game. Only has 2 points so far. And for those who don't know, Kobe Ang is a deadly shooter as there's a pushing foul. Oh! If that's a Jack Kua, that's his 5th. That is his 5th and final foul. We still have 17 more minutes of action here and wala na si Jack Kua. So, balik sa 7 players dito ang Gold Cross because Jack Kua already is out. So Kian Chiaco is going to be checking in for Jack Kua. And that's huge because Jack Kua is a great defender for Gold Cross. Oh, that's a wide open three. But lucky break for Gold Cross as Drake Yalmuntek missing that tray. Bugsy taking the point guard role here. Bugsy looking, gives it to Kia and Kobe. Pulls up. It's the right iron and miss. 7 minutes remaining here in the third quarter as Aiden pulls up. Can get that one to go as ball goes to the three shirts. As Coach Paul Chua wants to talk to his team right now as they are trailing by 22. Still, we'll be back, folks, after the break. That timeout breaks brought to you by Park Access, the official Nike store partner. So it has been a Chatime basketball game so far. Gold Cross needs to find an answer as Joshua. Great dime, great shots, perfect play for Jorge and Chua. But mahaba-haba pa. Kailangan nilang habulin dito as Aiden missing that three. Oh. Gold Cross has a play here. As Bugsy. And that's clearly a foul on Aiden Cow. I believe that's his first. Yes, that is his first personal foul. So 2 free throws here for Bugsy Lavaro. Bugsy Lavaro in his debut game here in Stallion Teens, he has 4 points, 6 rebounds, and 1 assist.
Hello.
That is Jello Chua, our Stallion Kid player, no? The one led the last season in Stallion Kids in terms of blocks per game, averaging 4 blocks per game. Jello, what can you say about your performance in the previous season in Stallion Kids? Last year, or I mean last February.
You keep taking the mic away.
And look at that! And one play for Bugsy Lavaro, and he cuts down the lead to 16. But going back, how was your previous? What can you say about your your previous season here in Stallion Kids?
I can't say anything. 'Cause you know why? You keep taking the mic away. But I feel good about it. Because I got 23 rebounds in one game. I feel happy about it. Are you going to take the mic away yet?
That is Jello Chua, of course, supporting his brother right now, Joshua, who just checked in this game and already has 2 points. As Jared, oh my goodness, that was a hard drop by Jared Valenzuela. Pero tumayo lang kaagad si Jared Valenzuela. As Bugsy Lavaro gets his second personal foul in this game. With 14 on the shot clock, slowly Gold Cross trying to cut down the lead here for Chatime. Why not? They have a lot of time here. Zayden kicks it. Nico rattles in that 3-point left corner. As Bugsy takes it to Josh. No hesitation. Jay, no go. As Aiden muscling his way in. Look at that. Aiden Cow going to work inside. Now increasing the lead to 21 points. Duncan number lead here. As Bugsy off the mark. Christian. Oh, nakuha pa ni Kobe Ang. Gabe Hore. using that Bugsy pick, and that's going to be a double foul between Valenzuela and Lavaro. So both of those players now has 3 personal fouls. Oh no! Jared Valenzuela pala, hindi pala third. 4 personal fouls now, Jared. So he's also in foul trouble. But Coach Mike Chua, ayan, he'll be finding a replacement. Kurt Chua will try to replace Jared Valenzuela later. As Gabe against 2 Chatime defenders. And that's an out of bounds play. Great defense for Chatime. And ito na yung sinasabi kong substitution. Kurt Chua will be replacing Jared Valenzuela as he already is in foul trouble. Oh, okay. So our referees corrected the call. So 2 seconds on the shot clock dito. Last touchdown ng Chatime. Oh, Bugsy beats the buzzer but misses the shot. Aiden. Look at the speed of Aiden. Cow falls down. Kenzo kicks it into Pedarce. Spins. Stolen away by Kobe Ang. And here comes Bugsy. Oh, and that's going to be a foul on Kenzo Centeno. 2 free throws here for Bugsy Lavaro. Oh, that's his second personal foul for Kenzo. So far, Gold Cross shooting 36% from the free throw line. They're 4 out of 11. They need to improve their free throw shooting because this is the perfect time to cut down the lead while the clock is not ticking. Second attempt for Bugsy. Misses. Again, that's one of the things that Gold Cross really needs to improve on their free throw shooting. They are now shooting 5 out of 12. As Nico made one earlier, that time airballs it. Gabe in transition. Imagine Gabe Hore driving in front of you, no? Less than 4 minutes to play as Christian. Look at that move by Christian Pedarte. Back to a 22-point lead here. Josh posting up. Nowhere to go. Gives it back to Bugsy. Gabe fakes the pass. Kobe off target. Kobe Ang still has 2 points in this game. Kind of quiet here in the second half as Christian rejected by Joshua. But bumawi rin kagad si Christian Pedarce. Now has 9 points, 5 rebounds in this game. Josh driving. No go. Rebound by Kenzo. So less than 3 minutes to play here in the third quarter as Aiden Cow. And that's going to be an offensive foul on Aiden Cow. Great sacrifice of the body there by Kobe Ang. And tried to sell that charge. So William Chang checks in here for Kobe Ang for Gold Cross. That's Bugsy. Josh. No go. Rebound by Drake. Here comes Pedarce once again. Pedarce, that's his spot. Routes in and out. Gold Cross only shooting less than 24% from the field. As Gabe, look at that sidestep move by Gabe Hore. As Gabe Hore will be called for a warning on the late in the game. But that sidestep move and finish for Gabe Hore is brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum. Best quality floor matting in the Philippines. As we have 2 minutes remaining here in the third quarter. Nico again. Nico Goa, that's his third triple of the night. Now has 9 points. All of those 9 points are from beyond the arc. Oh, what a dribbling display there by Bugsy, but Gabe Ore was able to draw a foul. That's going to be a pushing foul on Kenzo Centeno. However, this team, Gold Cross, not doing really well in terms of shooting their free throws. They're now 5 for 13, only 38% from the free throw line. Imagine they're down by 25 points and their shots are not falling in, especially in the free throw line. Or at the free throw line. Just like that.
That's so not cool.
Another miss by Gabe Ore at the charity stripe. Second attempt. Still no goal for Gabe Jorge. Yamontek. Chiwa. Too strong. Rebound by Lagar. And great defense by Kian Chiaco and Gabe Jorge. Rejected by Rambert. As Josh. One-handed shot, no go. Strong rebound by Nico Koa. Less than a minute to play in the third. As Josh gets the steal. As Gabe stolen away by Rambert. Great hustle play by Lagar. Here comes Pedarce with the easy look, but misses. Bugsy. Rejected by Rambert Lagar. Oh, great fake by Josh and great hustle play by Josh Chua.
It's like watching me play.
We have a 3-second game clock shot clock differential here in the third quarter. I'm pretty much sure Chatime will try to shoot the ball in the dying seconds of their shot clock. However, Nico Koa rushed that one. So may oras pa. Etong Gold Cross to score before we end the third. Gabe. They need to shoot it. Oh, that will not count as that is the end of the third quarter. So we still have 10 more minutes of action, but so far, it's a 23-point lead in favor of Chatime, 50-35. Stay tuned, folks, as we'll be back for more right after this. Ten more minutes of action here in our main game for our first game day in our 18 under division of the Stallion Teens Season 6 Jumbo Plastic Conference. Let's look at that! Kurt Chua! High arcing three to start the fourth quarter. And I like Kurt Chua's mentality there. After sinking that three, bumaba ka agad siya to defend. That's a good sign as a basketball player. As Bugsy missing that three. Nico. And that's an easy layup for Kurt. Quick 5 points here for Kurt Chua at the start of the fourth. Still not yet done in terms of increasing the lead. Etong Chatime as Josh pulls up. No. As Yamontek knocks it down. Quick 7 points here for Chatime, increasing the lead to 30. Gold Cross needs to find an answer here, but they need to quadruple their efforts. As Bugsy, another miss by the green shirts. And another one! 8 points for Kurt Chua in less than a minute and a half here in the fourth quarter. What a shooting display here for Kurt Chua. And we have a substitution here for Coach Mike Chua. As Nico Kowa will be taking a breather here. Papasok dito si Jared Valenzuela. So 17 on the shot clock here for the green shirts. Josh gets fouled. So Lagar will be called for his first personal foul. Imagine, Rambert Lagar has been blocking shots left and right, and first personal foul niya pa lang yan. Just shows a well-disciplined defense being displayed by Rambert Lagar. Gabe. Kobe gives it back, and that's going to be 3-second violation for Gabe Jorge. Another turnover here for Gold Cross. Valenzuela slicing the D, and easy layup for Jared Valenzuela. And look at the defense of Jared. Gives it here to Kurt. Kurt loves it up to Rambert. That's a mismatch in terms of heights, but and there's a foul. Is that on Gabe? And it is on Gabe Jorge. That's his second.
Substitution.
As Kian Chaco will be checking in here for the green shirts. Rambert now has 8 points and 14 rebounds. Make it 9. So 1 point shy away from a double-double performance. Etong si Rambert Lagar. However, misses in the second one. Josh gives it here to Lavaro. Bugsy. Clamped by Rambert. Ten seconds on the shot clock for Gold Cross. Bugsy. And there's a whistle on Rambert Lagar, getting his second. So far this team has been shooting below 35% from the free throw line. So 33% itong Gold Cross. As Bugsy goes 2 for 2 there. But they still have a lot to chase. As Aiden, right corner triple, can get it to go. Rebound by Bugsy. As Bugsy ball saves with Gold Cross as he got clamped there. Look at the transition defense of Chatime, no? Jorge. Oh, a foul will be called against Rambert Lagar. 3 fouls all in the fourth quarter itong kay Lagar. Again, all of the 3 fouls of Rambert are from the fourth quarter.
14 seconds.
Asking for a pick. Lavaro. Jorge. Bagging bodies here. but couldn't finish on that shot. Ball goes the other way. That was a great defense for Chatime, no? Absorbing the contact against Gabe Hore enough to bother his shot as Yao Montek missing that three, gets his own miss. Kicks it out to Valenzuela. Aiden, baseline J. Rambert, offensive glass, gets his own miss. And look at that, second time's a charm for Rambert Lagar. Pull up J, no go for Kian. Kian Chiaco only has 2 points here, 9 rebounds and 1 assist. That's good pass by Robert Lagar to Josh Wee. Less than 6 minutes to play here, and clearly a dominating game here for Chatime. As Josh misses that. Gabe Hore with the cleanup. And ladies and gentlemen, you can see already that the body language of Gold Cross has dropped here. As our score is 75 to 39. Huge lead already here for the purple shirts as Aiden kicks it wide. Oh, good defense by Bugsy Labaro. So may 6 seconds on the shot clock here for Gold Cross. I like what Gabe is doing, and also the fans watching inside here, AYS, and giving some energy here to Gold Cross. But they cannot stop the length of Rambert Lagar once he's up in the air. No one can block him. Gabe. And no go. That's going to be an offensive foul on Gabe Jorge. That's his third personal foul. And look at that. Nothing but nylon for Jared Valenzuela. And they are now up by 41 points. As Bugsy, sneaky move. And they're getting bothered though. No one's going inside the shaded area. Once na humarap kagad itong si Rambert Lagar. Yung blocks niya nasa stats yun, but yung presence niya, yun ang hindi nakikita sa stats. As this is already a ball game for Chatime, but may timeout break tayo dito. Stay tuned, folks. We'll be back after this. That timeout break, folks, was brought to you by Park Access, the official Nike store partner. As Gold Cross trailing by a huge margin here in their first game of the season. Chatime making a statement here, but take into consideration that at the start of this game, 7 players lang ang naglaro for Gold Cross as Gabe Jorge gets the steal. And he also steals the show. Gabe Jorge, 14 points, 11 rebounds, 3 assists. And na-fouled out pa si Jack Pua in the third quarter with 7.5 minutes remaining in the third period. So, and na-late si Josh Chua in this game. He checked in at the start of the third quarter. So, in the first half, wala si Josh Chua dito. So, that's one of the reasons why they are down by a huge margin against Chatime. Meanwhile, Chatime naman, only 2 players are missing in their team in this game. As Kurt loses the handle, Kobe with the steal. Josh, pass it. That's a wide open shot. Easy for Kian Chiaco. Kian Chiaco with 4 points already. As a goal, what a steal by Kobe Yang. Here comes Gabe. Gabe muscling his way in, and it's good. Just making it look easy against a much smaller defense in Nico Koa. Practice ka lang. 2 minutes and 20 seconds remaining. And Nico dives for it. Oh! And finds Kenzo. No go. Gabe. And basket and one for Gabe Jorge. And Josh Fee will be getting his first personal foul. And Kian Chiaco limping, going back to the bench. That's why William Chang will be checking in here for Kian Chiaco. Second attempt. And we are down to the last 2 minutes, brought to you by Jumbo Plastic Linoleum, best quality floor matting in the Philippines. And this one's pretty much over, even though we still have 2 more minutes of action. Chatime dominated this game against an understaffed Gold Cross team as Nico Koa now has 11 points to his name. As Kobe misses. There's a foul pa against Kenzo Centeno, and that's his fourth. As Gabe slithering his way in the defense of Chatime. Like what I mentioned, though, this kid, fearless in terms of driving and going hard to the rim. And he has the size of a big man, but the handles of a point guard. And, out of bounds. Ball goes back to the green shirts. So a minute remaining here. As Josh misses that pull-up J. And wild shot by Kenzo. Game in transition. And he'll take it all the way to himself. So 35 seconds remaining. Sunday lang ang kids ba? Saturday, 14. First 4 games. Ang 14. Ang 14. Pero every Sunday. 16 every. So this one's pretty much over already. As Gabe misses, and I'm pretty much sure they will be dribbling it out as Chatime dominating their first game this season against Gold Cross. But for Gold Cross, players are the ones that they need to work on next game. You know, yung availability, and that is the final score, 86-54, a dominated win for Chatime. Welcome back, Stallion fans. Together with me is our Jumbo Plastic Linoleum best player of the game with a double-double performance, 15 points, 16 rebounds, 2 assists, 3 steals, and 3 blocks in his debut game. Rambert Lagar. Rambert, this is your debut game, already a double-double performance. How was your first game here in Silent Cup?
I don't think it was that good, but like I want to shout out to Hansgo first and shout out to my team. Shout out to Travis, Eman, Migo, and Joe and Chen. Yeah, I can't play good. Hansgo's kind of bummy. I got him.
And what will be our expectation coming into your next games here, especially this is just your first game in Stallion Teens?
I think we have a lot of improvements to make, and I think we're gonna play our better game and fix my shooting and everything. I think overall we're kind of missing, and we're gonna just improve.
You already gave a shout out to your teammates. I'm pretty much sure you want to give a huge shout out to all of our viewers watching our live stream right now, to your parents, to your family, and to your friends, and also to your teammates and coach.
Hansgo. Shout out Hansgo. And my dad and my mom.
Anyone else?
That's okay. That's all.
So ladies and gentlemen, that is our best player of the game, Rambert Lagar. And that concludes our game for them. Ito pa, si Hayden ka, may sasabihin pa daw.
Rambert said he's gonna stop you, Hansgo. Rambert said he's gonna stop you.
So it's getting heated up between Rambert and Hansgo.
No more meow meow, bark bark.
And ladies and gentlemen, congratulations to Chatime for winning their first game in Season 6. Stay tuned lang. We'll see you guys next week for the continuation of Stallion Team Season 6.